It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Juan Soto, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Ben Bramer will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Now to the plate, Javier Baez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And now the first pitch. Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball 1. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. The 2-1 on its way. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Digging in will be Jason Hayward. First delivery to him. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. And he lays off for ball 1. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. The count now at 2-2. And the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Dan Winkler is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Now at the plate here is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. And a curveball in for a strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Victor Robles digging in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs and 34 driven in. Fouled off. The 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up and in, and this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He got off to a red-hot start this year and leads the senior circuit in batting over the first half of the season.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
Left center, base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the inning hot and brings in Josh Bell. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And while he's had some great offensive numbers in the first half, the pace has slowed down a bit recently, hitting in the low 200s over the last 10 games.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take one swing for him to get right back on track.
Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Marisnik. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-0. Weak roller right side. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. The pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. 190 is the batting average coming in. 8 home runs and 44 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs and 58 runs batted in. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way.
3-0.
There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. That's in there, 3-1. Happ, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So first and second with one down. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. From the belt, the pitch.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A line shot to third base. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Ildemaro.
Next to hit, Ildemaro Vargas. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's Starlin Castro. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests.
Castro.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, action time. Count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2 to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Juan Soto.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. Bottom of the second here with no score. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Garcia.
Stepping in now, Luis Garcia. This pitch is popped up. Bryant is under it. 2 gone.
Batting ninth.
Into the box,
pitcher.
Ben Bramer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Gomes stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. So here now's the pitcher, Dan Winkler, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Dan Winkler.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Robles. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
A bouncer to the left side, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 3-run home run for Jason Hayward, number 14 on the season, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, a base hit in his first trip. Now here it comes. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Struck out in his first at bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. 3 runs already home here. Ripped down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The 0-2 home, and he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's 3-0 Chicago. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two balls and 2 strikes now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there's one down now. One away now in the Washington third. And that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First offering on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. One out, nobody on. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. This is foul right side. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So 2 out, nobody on. And digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. First pitch of the AB now. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. There's a line drive base hit to left field. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Jake Marisnick.
The left fielder.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter.
So in now for Chicago, Ildemaro Vargas flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Now into the box, Dan Winkler. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And that's the second out. Here's Javier Baez, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Ball 2 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 3-0 pitch. Inside, he misses ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Robles will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Josh Bell.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
He's set. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Bell leads off second with nobody out. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. He's out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Here's Starlin Castro. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
In now for Washington, Yan Gomes. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
The batter, the third baseman.
At the plate now is Luis Garcia. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch. Ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Marisnik. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Cubs are on top, 3-1. New inning set to get underway, and next the dangerous power threat, Chris Bryant. First pitch of the AB on its way.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Again, another foul ball.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Schwarber moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for the Cubs.
So next to bat will be Ian Happ. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And now a pitch on the way. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
At the plate now, Wilson Contreras. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Ryan Harper, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Contreras leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting. The left fielder.
So the next to bat will be Jake Marisnick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-1 Chicago. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Mendoza, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. This is his first year at the big league level. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here now is Trey Turner as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And that one yanked just foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Runner breaks for third. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Payoff pitch on its way. He loses him on ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So one down with a pair of runners aboard, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. First offering. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Fastball just inside.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
On its way is pitch number 75. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
3-ball count now, and we were just talking about how losing control of your pitches is a telltale sign of running out of gas, and I think this might be his last hitter if he doesn't get him out.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Jake Arrieta is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Kyle Schwarber will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
So now to the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Happ scoops it up. And both runners are in to score now, as they'll take charge here at 6-4.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
In now, Yan Gomes, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second, as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Third baseman number 2.
Next to stand in is Luis Garcia. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Arrieta sets. Here it comes, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Castro at second with 2 down. One and 1. From the belt, the pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
At the plate, Drew Mendoza, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 7 and the Cubs 4. Will Harris takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Harris is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
One and one, here it is. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hit to short. Turner gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. David Bodie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now the first pitch, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Comes into play here at 273. 10 home runs and 36 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Castro onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next, it'll be Javier Baez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well, and then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up, and that's going to land foul. In the air now, out to right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Jason Adam is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First offering. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Chopper to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Striding in now for the Nats, Victor Robles. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Adam, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a high pop-up. Baez will wait on it. 2 gone. Here now is Juan Soto. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3, 4, 5s.
First pitch on the way, and that's in there for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Vargas is calling for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They hold a 7-4 lead. Jason Hayward will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. He's set, and the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. hit hard to the right side. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
To the plate now, Bryant. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Ready with the 0-2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Here comes the 1-2. Hayward aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 2-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The runner scores from second.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Daniel Hudson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Into the box, Ian Happ, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Career line against Daniel Hudson. He's 1 for 4. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. we're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
At the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Runners are at first and third, one away. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And this one gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Jake Marisnick. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
First baseman, Josh Bell.
Now the pitch. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Bell is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in next, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. One and one to Schwarber.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
In now, Starlin Castro, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Two balls, one strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Yan. Go.
Now to the plate, here is Yan Gomes. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on the way as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Castro is off at first with 2 away. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They lead it 7-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wander Suero is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Carter Kieboom is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ildemaro Vargas is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Cameron Maben will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. So now to the plate, Javier Baez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1, well below the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2, 7-5. Brandon Workman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now it'll be Luis Garcia. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 the count. The pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Outside in a full count. 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, second baseman, Carter.
Next to hit is Carter Kieboom, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch, there's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
Kieboom, a native of Georgia. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball called strike. 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. He's set. Now the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa.
The batter, number 7.
Runner at second, one away, and into bat is Trey Turner. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Two and 1 the count to Trey Turner. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Center fielder, number 16. Victor.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marisnick has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. At the plate, Juan Soto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready. Here's the 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. They're still up 7-5. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hand, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. So here is Chris Bryant. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
First offering. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and that's low, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The next Cub up, Ian Happ, his career line against Brad Hand. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. To the plate now, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. High in the air down the right field line. He makes the catch, and the Nationals run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
7-5 tonight's final. Washington used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ryan Harper gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Brad Hand earns the save out of the bullpen, his 31st of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals,